And I kind of feel bad for Joyce because all these like crazy stuff that should be in storybooks is happening.
Yeah.
And then everyone thinks she's just like a total crazy person.
Like something to help with the loss of mourning her son.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
But I thought it was kind of sad how like the ex-husband came along and then pretending to be all nice and helpful, but he's really just trying to like collect the lawsuit money that they would have got from. They're trying to sue the people who are, at least that's what Lonnie suggested, to get money. But then Joyce quickly figured out that he's not here for Will. He's just here to steal money and run away, which isn't really nice.
And he justified it by saying like, oh, we could use the money for Jonathan. Like, even if they got the money, he wouldn't give it to Jonathan. He'd probably give like a sliver of it, and then he'd just go back into wherever he lives.
And he didn't even know what school Jonathan went to either.
Like, Jonathan, how old is he? Like, he's probably like
he's still in high school.
Let's say he's 17, and he didn't want to go to NYU since he was 6. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's 12 years. And like, how does he not know this for 12 years? It's a little weird.
Yeah. I also liked like 11. She has superpowers. That is pretty cool. But she had a really tough childhood, like especially being a lab rat.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I wonder how far are we from like doing
what else? Also, I think that's pretty cool that she has like strengths and weaknesses. Well, other like what's it called? Superheroes in like DC and Marvel, some of them like you can't really see their like weaknesses, all you see is their strengths, and it just makes them very unhumanized. Which I guess they're not very human, but it just makes them feel more like above, even though they're not really. They just know how to fight really well, and they got some powers by freak accident. Well, 11, she has those powers, but she's still like struggling with like with her social life and like how to
escape the laboratory.
Yeah, pretty much. And she's trying to figure out how to get friends, and like it's like, you know that one scene where she's in the bathroom and she's like, where's like my wig? And then Mike's like, oh, you don't need a wig. And then she's like
pretty,
like still pretty, and then Mike's like, yeah, like she's obviously like kind of insecure.
Those two are simping for each other.
But like, which makes her very like humanizing. Which humanizes her. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because everyone thought she was a freak in the beginning, which I thought it was funny that Lucas was like, no, she's an absolute freak, 6 feet apart, you know?
Honestly, if I was in the same situation as like them, I would definitely be acting like Lucas, even though I would like...
Yeah, it's definitely...
Like, at that, like, when he was like, no, I was like, what, come on, why don't you trust him? But to be honest, I would be the same, like, I would be acting the same, like, first of all, you found her in the woods, and she has these weird powers, and she barely talks, and she has a weird tattoo on her arm, and she calls herself 11, like
you might be a teeny bit suspicious.
Like, even people who are named after, like, days, like a Wednesday, not, like, no hate if your name is Wednesday, but that is a little weird. Like, it's after a day. But no hate, if your name is Wednesday, then you're probably super cool.
I never met a Thursday.
Yeah. Why is it only Wednesday? But it is on like
Wednesday
Sunday.
Addams.
Yeah.
For all the emo parents out there.
The Wednesday Addams. I watched them. He was really good.
Yeah. But yeah, I think 11, she just went through like so much with all these experiments just to like finally be free. But I think like the group together, they're just so much fun, you know. Maybe not fun because they're always trying to run away from something, but interesting. I also thought it was interesting that in the end, where Nancy and Jonathan were trying to set up the trap for the Demogorgon, they basically just left the children in the gymnasium and they never told them where they were going, and it was the 80s. They have no phones, or they do have phones.
Well, they have phones.
But it's like landline. It's not the same like what we have.
And it's not like the kids have phones. phones. They probably didn't have that. All they had was walkie-talkies. And Nancy and
I feel like they should have told them before they just left to go slay a monster.
Yeah.
You know.
And they just left them alone. And like, how are they? Like, they don't know what's happening.
Overall, I think Stranger Things is a great show. It's thrilling, it has suspense, amazing character development, characters, the aesthetic of 80s theme.
Yeah.
All comes together to a very nice show.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. So, that concludes our video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.